There is a lot of useless advice out there that just doesn't work. However, this does. Get ahead of your opposition. It really does work, so give it a try by checking out the link in the description below.
The question, what is the structure of a cover letter? Answer by Kelly Wilkins. A cover letter can be described as a statement of purpose. One objective of the cover letter is to highlight your strengths that are described in your resume. For more tips on writing cover letters and cover letter samples, visit Cover Letter Format. Download free business letter templates and forms. What does the job require? In addition to your specialized qualifications and skills, your work experience in different environments, coordination with different teams, and your experience in handling critical are qualities you ought to mention. All these capabilities can be mentioned in your cover letter. Your resume will list your educational background and your experience. Why you are successful in your given field is presented through your cover letter. For example, you have mentioned about handling the sales teams across the Asian subcontinent in your cover letter. Then the recruiter will automatically search for that experience in your resume and spend more time reading it keenly. Thus you can describe your important role more briefly in your cover letter. Recognize your prospective employer. This is one aspect which is important that most people are unaware of it. Individuals tend to focus too much on themselves. A recruiter is going to hire not because you possess specific qualities, they also look for character. One manner to exhibit that is to focus on the requirements of the employer. A good rule of thumb is to acknowledge them in your resume. Using you means to recognize the requirements of the employer and then moving gradually to I. Mention their requirements, and describe your strengths and experience relevant to the position they are looking for. Let them know that you see yourself as a part of their team. You must describe that the combination of their company and your skills can bring great success to the company. You can stress on how your skills can bring hang or improvement in their process and products. You must describe in brief your skills and experience combined with the company's resources can bring out a turnaround or benefit them. Remember to do a thorough research about the company, their operations, their main line of business and the role you will be playing in their company. Who is the cover letter addressed to? Whenever you write a cover letter, it should be addressed to a specific individual. In case you don't know the person, make time to find out to address it to the correct person. Ensure that the name of the concerned person is spelled correctly and his designation is mentioned appropriately. Does it match your resume? This information may be in your resume. The cover letter highlights important achievements or skills you possess. The other benefit of the cover letter is it provides personal insight about your competency and personality. Can I use the same cover letter again for another company? This may take you less time and effort, but it is certainly not the right thing to do. As mentioned above, the fact that you possess some skills is not the only thing, but they should also match with the requirements of the company. So, it is recommended to highlight those skills which are relevant to the company you applying with and modify your cover letter accordingly. It should not take a lot of time tailoring your cover letter correctly. A well-written cover letter shows your discipline and genuine interest in being associated with the company. But how to conclude? A cover letter is a call to action, whether from your side or theirs. For example, you can write that you would be looking forward to their positive response, or you may also ask them for a reply over the phone. However, you may write anything that you may like, but don't forget this part of the letter. Answer by Jean Juchnowicz. The cover letter should be the same branding as your resume, so the same font, size and look. The initial paragraph is the what job opening you are interested in. The body of the letter is why your skills relate to that job opening part. Reflect and remind in this area your experience and how that experience can positively reflect how you would perform this new job. The last, closing paragraph is your call to action to request a review of your resume and being contacted for an interview. When I write cover letters for my clients, sometimes I reflect back to an early part of their life to explain how they came to this spot in their life, where I reiterate some recent education acquired later in life. Make the letter customized, responsive, and interesting. Answer by Jessica Larson. Here is the basic structure. Hope this helps. In case you would need some professional help, you can contact Supreme Essay Service. Those guys always do a good job. So you can definitely give them a try. Best of luck in your job hunting. Date of letter, contact name, contact title, company name, street address, city, state, zip code, dear _ opening paragraph. Clearly state why you're writing. Name the position or type of work you're exploring and, where applicable, how you heard about the person or organization. A summary statement may work well here by including 3 reasons you think you would be a good fit for the opportunity. Middle paragraphs explain why you are interested in this employer and your reasons for desiring this type of work. If you have had relevant school or work experience, be sure to point it out with 1 or 2 key examples. Do not reiterate your entire resume. Emphasize skills or abilities that relate to the job. Be sure to do this in a confident manner and remember that the reader will view your letter as an example of your writing skills. Closing paragraph, reiterate your interest in the position, and your enthusiasm for using your skills to contribute to the work of the organization. Thank the reader for his/her consideration of your application, and end by stating that you look forward to the opportunity to further discuss the position. Sincerely, your name type.